Tag Heuer released a slew of watches recently. Some watch review sites seem to indicate that the releases were strong, worth taking note of, and that Tag Heuer was on a roll. Well, okay, let's test out that theory. For this video, I'll be using my newly invented categorization system. I've got 5 levels. Number 1, buy it now. Number 2, book a meeting at your AD for a presentation. Number 3, take a look at it if you're in the store anyway. Number 4, meh. And number 5, expunge this monstrosity from your mind forever. It's a hideous watch. First, there's the Tag Heuer aquaracer Professional 200 solargraph. Functionally, we're dealing with a 40mm 200 water resistance dive type watch, which is solar powered. It's got a simple design aesthetic with a dive timer bezel, loomed hands. The solargraph movement is quite interesting, although it doesn't quite get my heart beating the way a 1/100th chronograph movement would. My thoughts? It's fine. It's yet another inoffensive, slightly bland dive watch with a different movement. It's nothing special. I don't particularly care about the solar power myself. If I were to go for another watch, I'd go for the Citizen ProMaster Fujitsu, the Pelagos 39. Those would be the watches I'd go for. So to me, it gets a resounding meh on my scale. Second watch, the Chronograph 60th Anniversary Edition. This is the Chronograph Carrera case 39mm reverse panda silver dial. It's got applied markers, sword hands. The case, angular is the word I would describe it with. Overall, a very good looking watch. I can go 2 ways with this watch. At 39mm with this color configuration, I would say this is a very attractive watch. Super versatile, conservative, respectful of the heritage of the Carrera model lineup. On the other hand, I'm reminded of what I said in my video about the best watches of 2022. When I spoke about the Pelagos 39, I said that it was a fundamentally boring watch, which was also what drove the versatility. I said that 2023 will be the year of more restrained, conservative watches. No more blinginess and more watches that blend in. Looking at this Carrera, I think I see the downside of this trend. This watch can be seen as boring, inoffensive, or trying to please everybody. It's ultimately your call. You can either think it is this faithful recreation, or you can see it as just another semi-bland release. Personally, my recommendation would be take a look at it if you're in the store anyway. Then we've got the Monza flyback chronometer. So far, we've had the cheapish dive style watch. Then we have the faithful recreation of a classic watch. And then with this one, what do we have? Well, to me, it's the we can also be edgy and do crazy stuff watch. It's 42mm, albeit the size with this case can be a little bit deceiving. It's a skeletonized watch in black ceramic. So whatever the Chronograph 60th edition is, this watch is the opposite. It's big, it's brash, it's eye-catching. Is that a good thing? Having said that, you have to give them credit for trying something with different materials and also going all out and doing the creative thing. Yes, when they're doing the same creative thing that everybody else is doing, something creative with, the colors and the materials and the skeletonization, is it really creative? That's ultimately for you to decide. For me, the rating is meh. Finally, then there's the connected range, which they have expanded. And this is going to be a short one. I hate these connected watches. They are ridiculously overpriced. They have nowhere near the functionality of an Apple Watch, a Garmin, or a Suunto. I know the golf function in them is good, but that's not enough for me to do anything about it. Just do not buy them. You're paying too much money for technology that will be obsolete in a year and a half. Expunge this monstrosity from your mind forever. So what's my hot take? Is Tag Heuer on a roll? Well, their production line rolled out some watches. One is irrelevant. One is inoffensive, but could be appealing to some. One is supposed to be edgy at a very high price, and the last one should be avoided at all costs. Okay, maybe I'm in a bad mood doing this quick take, or maybe I just don't think it's particularly impressive. The 60th anniversary is a nice watch, but that's about it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. Cheers.